Hello, and welcome to Daybreak, a community-made campaign for Left 4 Dead 2. This campaign starts the survivors off on a rooftop, looming over a crashed plane. The survivors have a conversation that gives us a little bit of exposition on how the plane went down.
Nick, what the hell? You shot the pilot!
I shot a zombie. He was a zombie, Ellis. He must have gotten bitten before he picked us up.
Shit, that pilot just changed. One minute he was flying us to safety, the next he was... well, I am pretty damn sure he was trying to eat us.
True, he was a zombie, but he was also our only pilot.
Well, he wasn't doing a very good job once he became a zombie, now was he?
Since Nick had to shoot the pilot, the survivors' only goal now is to push down into the building, get out the front, and try to make it to the Golden Gate Bridge. So we start this campaign off by arming ourselves up first, and then heading down the stairwell to start clearing out the zombies from each level. After jumping out the window to get onto the streets, we fight through a few infected, including one that is armoured in SWAT gear, and our only way forward is to make it back to the plane to hopefully make it to the bridge. On our way to the plane, we go through a hotel receptionist area, where in the back room there's a room just filled with notes.
Hi, how are you?
And messages written across the floor in blood. Once we finally make it to the plane, we have to set off this howitzer to clear the path, but of course this will attract a lot of zombies. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you watch this entire fight, but all I will say is I got very close to dying.
If you don't cover me, I gotta heal.
So as we near the first safe house of our run, I get knocked by a tank, and you can just see how useless AI teammates are in this game. Love the game, but oh my goodness. Now I've had to go back and restart the campaign, fully from the start, and speedrun through it. This is not the first time this happens in this run, but other issues come into place, which you'll see. So we finally make back the progress that we lost, and end up jumping over a car into these bushes that leads into this beautiful lake right beside the safe house. So chapter 2 starts us off in the sewers, but after climbing up we notice a lot more greenery and shrubbery around, and the buildings are clearly a lot more coastal. After pushing through the streets and God knows how many infected, we end up in this safe house that was set up by the military, but they have since left, but they have left their weapons behind. As you can see, this place is packed to the gills with ammunition and weapons, so they're clearly here for like a last stand type of thing, but it just didn't work out, so they had to head to the Golden Gate Bridge. So after fighting our way out of this military checkpoint, I get yet another reminder of how bad the AI teammates are in this game. Look at them just standing up there watching me get pummeled. After that fun little reminder that I'd literally be better off on my own, we end up in this beautiful beach house overlooking the sea and the Golden Gate Bridge. So one of my favourite things about this campaign is, see the sniper right here, right? You don't have to use it to destroy this barricade, but it's there so that you can. If I wanted to run up and just shoot it, I could, but these little things like this, so that you can kind of make the choice. If you want to go their path or your own path. Another example of this is they spawn a Molotov right beside this beach where there's a bit of a fork where you can throw this Molotov and make your life easier, but you don't have to do that. Side note, I love sniping in almost every game, so any chance I get my hands on a rifle, I use it. Especially when it's an upgraded one like this. It's just so satisfying until you accidentally shoot a witch.
What the hell? These things fireproof?
So see this little part here that says to be ready? I kinda completely ignored it and chaos ensued. So enjoy watching me fail. So, yeah, I died at the end and had to redo the whole entire thing again, as you're watching right now. Let's just move on to the next chapter. So I won't lie to you, chapter 3 is my favourite chapter of this entire thing, but I did almost rage quit here, and you will see why. It was the most frustrating thing on the planet. So, we clear a few zombies out on the outside of the safe room and head up onto the roof, take an elevator onto the bridge. Of course, on the elevator, Ellis has a few funny stories to tell about his buddy Keith.
Somebody hit the elevator
I
button.
ever tell you about the time my buddy Keith fell out the roller coaster? Yeah, he didn't drop forward, mind you, just onto the tracks, but the carnival people wouldn't stop the ride because all the other people paid good money and Keith snuck on for free, so he had to dodge for like 20 minutes or so.
So, the bridge. By far my favourite part of this entire custom campaign. When we get up there, full of infected, including special ones, you just have to push forward while jets are flying above your head, explosions are going off, and it's a whole lot of fun.
Okay, let's go.
Hi, Fatty. Peekaboo.
She was a fairy.
Hi, how are you?
Reloading.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Oh crap. I like your cut, G.
Yep, I crashed. So I had to redo the entire thing for, what, the third time? I think this is. Yeah, let's just get back to where we left off. So the survivor's goal is to get to the bottom of this bridge and lift the forklift up so they can get onto the boat and into the safe house. Not as easy as it sounds.
Reloading.
A fun time, Alice.
Grenade! Grenade! Smoker! Reloading.
Close the door behind you.
So, chapter 4's beginning is very repetitive. You start back off on the boat, then go off the boat, back onto the bridge, to go off the bridge. After that, it's quite interesting. You have to chase a helicopter down as you see it go to Alcatraz Island. So you head for a boat, get over there. So we arm ourselves up again by keeping this chainsaw. This thing is sick. As you exit the Cena van, an alarm goes off and you have to cross the bridge very fast to turn it off, as endless hordes of zombies spawn. So once we're off the bridge, we head down this main road on an elevator shaft. We take the elevator down and beside it is a range room. Very weird. Anyways.
Hey, I'm reloading.
So the finale of this custom campaign is by far the weakest of chapters in the entire thing. That's not to say it's bad though. It's just very boring. You have to get the gas cans, you have to open the cells first, and then you have to refuel the helicopter, and that's it. But I must say, it is the most atmospheric and beautiful map I think I've ever played. So, that was Daybreak, an absolutely brilliant journey from start to finish. To go from the streets of San Francisco to Alcatraz Island itself is a top tier choice. Also, Alcatraz is almost a 1-to-1 recreation, which is so sick. So how do I actually feel about this campaign? The gameplay is a 9.8 out of 10. There's only one single thing that made me not have fun during this campaign, and that was when it crashed. I doubt it's even fully the map's fault, so we are barely deducting points here. The setting is an easy 10 out of 10. Like I said, San Francisco downtown to Alcatraz is a top tier choice, and a linear location that Daybreak executes perfectly. Atmosphere, 10 out of 10 again. I ain't even explain this one, just look at the game. It's amazing. And the level design is going to have to be another 10 as well. You have multiple paths to most of the safe rooms, which is quite a niche concept in this game, and especially in the modding community. The only disappointment I had with this campaign was the finale. I literally struggled more during the first 30 minutes of this campaign than I did at the end. Filling up a generator is not fun. 6.7 out of 10. For the finale anyways. Overall, this campaign is a 10 out of 10 and my personal best for custom campaigns in Left 4 Dead. Massive shout out to DannBo and his team of people that helped him with assets for this amazing standard setting campaign. As always, thank you guys for watching. Sorry my uploads haven't been as consistent as they usually are. This video took a long time to make and I wanted to make sure it was perfect. If you enjoyed this video and others of the same kind, please consider subscribing and leaving a wee like. It does help, especially since I'm such a small channel at the moment. Also, since you've made it to the end, I'm going to tell you a wee secret. This campaign also has a fully fledged Easter egg involving the gnomes we found in Chapter 1. I'm not going to say any more. Go download this campaign as soon as you can and try to work it out because it's honestly a banger. Thanks.